Take your hands to your chest and lengthen the sides of the body. Lengthen the neck. And allow the upper eyelids to roll down. You want to keep the whole of the spine lifted, but feel that pedal. Feel the push on that pedal, almost as if the sitting bones, instead of facing down, this time around they are facing backwards. Lift the pubic bone and the navel. Ascend some more from the center of your chest and open the shoulders, open the collarbones, lengthen the elbow tips down. And then take a slightly deeper inhalation than before. And let us all sing together. Lift the body once more. Bring your head down. Softly drop the palms down on your thighs. And as you raise your head, lift from the center of your sacrum. Lift your head, open your eyes. Okay, let us all start extending the legs for a second. We will come into Badakanasana. Badakanasana is simply opening the legs, knees wide and feet together. However, the trick today will be to have the break. The break will be between my heels and my crotch, basically. Break will be between my heels and my crotch. I will be sitting in the same support that you were sitting a moment ago. So if you were on a bolster, or if you were on two foam pads, or whatever you had behind your buttocks, you will still have it. You need to have your hands on some kind of safe support to push you forwards. What we're going to do, let me show you. First, we are going to push either the fists down. So if your fingers or the knuckles of your fingers are not super strong, you want to use the fists down. So we will do either fingertips on the ground or fists on the ground. We will have the brick in front of us. The idea is to lift ourselves up, lift the pubic bone, lift the tailbone, lift the sacrum, and then sit on that brick. The brick is going to be a very uncomfortable thing because we have like the blade of the brick between the two sitting bones, almost as if we're kind of riding the brick. I don't really know how best to describe this. So the heels will still be in touch with the brick, and the heels are in touch into one another. And what I want is to extend away from that brick, almost sitting without sitting. It is such an uncomfortable thing to have under your buttocks that you really don't want to be sitting there. So let's do this. If you feel that you need a little bit of support, a little bit extra support for your hands or for your buttocks, get that. Let's start in Badakanasana. Feet together and feet pressing against the brick. The other corner of the brick is touching the pubic bone. And then either with your fingertips or with your fists, inhale, lift the chest, lift the sacrum, lift the abdomen, and lift the pubic bone, the navel, the chest, ascend with your spine and sit without sitting. So press your fingers down or your knuckles down, press the heels into one another, press the outer edges of the feet into one another. That's it, Janine. Can you press more on the little toes, little toe edge side? What I want is for all of us to experience the opening, the mega opening of your hips by being on top of that brick. So you will be pressing strongly, heels into one another, heels into the brick. So the shins are coming closer to me, shins are coming closer to my body, and then the grip of the outer hips will give me that chance. I know, Elda, just bear with me 1 second. Push the outer thighs down, outer hips down, and then let us all move back where we started. So lift your buttocks once more and move back in Badakanasana where we started. You can remove the brick now. I'm not going to ask you to do it again. So close your legs, and we are now going to start doing some standing poses. For these standing poses, we will need first a foam pad and a belt, and then a brick and a belt. If we don't have that, Janet, if you are somewhere where you don't have all the yoga props, like a brick or a belt or a block, just take a book. Yes? Let me show you. I will first take off all the layers, and then I'll be able to show you better. So, we will make a loop with a belt, and we will come into Trikonasana, but the belt will be around my hip. It's a big loop. And because I'm going to the right, I will have my brick or my book on the narrow way on my right buttock. So the belt is holding. We don't want the belt really tight. The idea is for the belt to be able to slide down, because we are lengthening the sitting bones and we're lengthening the sacrum down. So the brick is kind of sliding. If I was doing this against the wall being one part of the sandwich and my leg being the other part of the sandwich, what I would like is for me to have the buttocks pushing in so much that the brick will collapse away from the wall. So we all don't have a wall handy, but we do have the belt that can do exactly the same thing. The brushing of the brick is my feedback. So I really need to slide my buttocks, slide the sitting bones, and then the waist will broaden. With all that in mind, we'll come into Trikonasana. Some of us may find that this Trikonasana doesn't allow us to go so far down as we usually go. So let's start with the right foot next to the brick in case you need a brick. If you don't have a brick handy, don't worry. You can rest your hand on your thigh. And then step back with your left. Turn the left foot in slightly, and the right leg is already out. Now feel that you really have a wall between, the brick is between the wall and your buttock. So you want to bring that fleshy bit of buttock, the fleshiest bit of buttock, forward. Fleshiest bit, the bulkiest bit, forwards. So much so that the brick will slide down. Pull up the thighs and the knees. And then before we go down to the right, open your arms and make that brick slide off. Make the brick slide off. Can you feel the work? The groins are blossoming. The hips are gripping. The top of the buttocks are coming away from my waist. And with all that in mind, very gently and slowly, and even mindfully, I would say, keep trying to make that brick fall off and go to the right. Keep trying to make the brick fall. Keep pushing the right buttock forward. You will notice that there's much more difficulty in lowering down. Last of all, go down either to the brick, to the shin, or to the thigh and extend the top arm up. But once more, feel that brushing of that brick on the buttock flesh and lengthen away. Imagine that this brick is on fire and you don't really want to burn your bum. So really squeeze the right buttock away from that brick. You will notice also how the left thigh pushes back. Left thigh pushes back when the right groin opens. Extend the front groin, the front leg groin forwards when you push the buttock away from the brick. Push the buttock away from the brick. And then, Claire, don't drop the bottom ear. And Sue, pitchfork, lift. Yes. Then last of all, inhale, turn your head. Come up. Take your feet to face the front. If you needed the brick for one side, you might need it for the other side. So take your brick and place it on the other end. And once more, rearrange so that the block is now behind your left buttock flesh. Bend your legs a little and send that brick down. Send the brick down. Lengthen the skin of your buttock, lengthen the skin of your waist, and make the spine longer. Make the spine 1 mile longer. And now extend your legs from there, but bringing the buttocks away from the brick. Bend and turn the left leg out and turn the right foot in slightly. Push that left buttock away from the block. Make the block slide down. Slide it down. Make it slide down. And then open the arms out to the sides. We're ready to go to the left. Before you go, push the groin, left groin forwards. You will need to feel that that groin is actually tensing the belt so much. It's going forward so much, it's tensing the belt. Now, Nico, we're doing Trikonasana, yeah? 2 legs extend. Now, 2 knees are pulling up. And from here, go over to the left. Push the buttock forward. Slide the brick. Allow the brick to slide down. Allow the brick to slide down. Allow the brick to slide down. Make the left groin push forward and tighten the belt. And then lift the top arm up. Only as a continuation. If that arm is uncomfortable there, keep it on the waist. It's fine. We're worrying more about the buttock and the hip. Left buttock and hip. Push the buttock forward. Open the thigh from the inside out. Push the buttock forward. Lift the knees and the thighs. Lift the 2 knees and thighs. And then last of all, send the right thigh back. Right thigh back, left buttock more forwards and away from the brick. Inhale and come back up. And bring your hands to your hips. Turn the feet to face the front and bring your legs together. Cool. Now, let's try going down lower and bending the leg. So we'll do Virabhadrasana 2 with Badakanasana. Again, brick to the right buttock. See if you can, this time around when we're bending, this time around, make it slide away from your belt. Make the brick slide. I know the brick is slippery, it's grippy, and chances are that it's not going to slide, but if that's the idea, we really do want it to slide away. For that, we need to spend some time opening the bent knee leg. If you think that you are going to need a brick, you can have it. It doesn't have to be on the top level. Now, from here, this time around, stand your right leg already facing to the right Left leg needs to be wider than before. It has to come to a wider distance. Take again the buttock flesh down on both of them and measure that your belt is not already tilting. So buttock, right buttock coming away from that belt, from that brick. The belt is absolutely horizontal, and then squeeze. Make sure that you're squeezing the buttock, squeezing the sitting bone forwards. That should open that groin. Pull up the thigh and knee, and then stay with the left thigh pulled up, and then we'll sit from the right buttock and the right knee. Lower the right buttock and the right knee. They have to come at a right angle. Thigh parallel to the floor. Bring the buttocks down. Make the bricks slide off. Now turn the inner right groin to the outer right knee. Inner right groin, outer right knee. Like a screw, you really need to open out. But at the same time, left thigh pushes back. Come with your buttocks away from the block. And then open the arms for warrior two. Lift your torso. Open the groin, send the right knee back. And then if you can, carry on stretching. You can rest your top arm on the hip. Make the right knee come to your elbow. Right knee come to your elbow. Those of us who can, push the outer left foot down and lift the left arm over your head and over to the right wall. When you're doing that action, don't lose the pushing of the buttock. Imagine there's a fist there. Someone's really pushing that buttock forward. And that will open the groin, and notice how much more you are turning the abdomen and the ribs already. Can you actually send your hand to the wall behind you, the left hand to the wall behind you? Can you carry on turning so much? And then inhale, come back up, extend the two legs and turn the feet to face the front. Recover, taking a few inhalations and exhalations, and then when you're ready, slide the brick now to the left buttock and change the bottom brick to the other side. Now, after so much movement, the legs may have gone misaligned. So let's start again. Bend and turn the whole of the left leg out and step back with your right. You want the heel of the left in line with the arch of the right. Now, from here, can we lengthen the left buttock down so the brick is softly sliding down? Then align the two hips. So before we descend, the left hip bones need to come over that belt. And then lengthen, carry on lengthening the buttocks and sit down. Sit from the buttock, sit from the knee. Press that left heel strongly on the ground. Extend that leg. Open the arms out to sides, but turn the bent knee leg from the inside out. Slide the brick down. Make it slide down. Cut down with the outer right thigh, outer right hip, left. Outer left thigh, outer left hip. And then from here, exhale and see, can I find the floor with my left hand? And top hand can go on the waist, on the thigh, or bring it up, extend. Open the right groin, but open the left one more. Make the chest go back. Make the head go back. And see how much more you can open the body from left to right. That's lovely. Can we all people who have extending the right arm, can you all bring it all the way to the wall behind you? So you're turning your chest, your heart, everything to the wall behind you. And then inhale, come back into the warrior pose, extend your legs, turn the feet to face the floor, the front, and move the legs together. So let's loosen up the belt a bit to remove this block. And now we're going to bring another member of the family to do the opposite, not the opposite, but a deeper kind of action. So I'm going to have the brick like that. You know when we do brick setubandha? And I will have it right in the middle of my sacrum. We'll have the belt, of course, in a much wider loop. So put the belt on, put the brick on the narrow end. So we all need to look something like that. And then you tighten the belt. This time around, the belt needs to be tight. We're not going to let go of it. So I've got like an extension of a sacrum. But I do want the belt tight. I need to feel that that belt, that brick is really digging in. It's really making me push my tailbone and my sacrum. But at the same time, I want to have I've just realized that if you tighten it too much, the brick bends. You don't want the corner of the brick into your butt crack. So we'll be interlacing the hands and holding the brick to bring it even closer to me, even closer to my body. So what I really want is that lengthening action of the buttocks. Show you from this side. That lengthening action of the buttocks, lengthening down and being pushed by that brick. We'll do Trikonasana like this. And then when we feel ready, we will let go with the hands and catch the legs and extend the top arm up. So the legs may not go that wide, you will notice, because you already have the gripping of the belt around the hips. So turn the toes of the left foot in slightly and bend and turn the right leg out. Keep pushing that brick into your sacrum. That brick really needs to be felt into the spine, the very end of the spine. That is the little push pedal that we were talking about. That action will lift the chest up as well. So from here, keep pushing the chest forwards, keep pushing the sacrum forwards, and then start extending your torso to the right. Notice how the right groin needs to move forwards and the head, the two shoulders need to go back. If you don't go down as low, it doesn't really matter. What we want is the sacrum to really be pushing down. Sacrum extend, sitting bones extend. And now if you feel safe letting go of that brick, keep that action and separate your hands. One hand will go to the shin, the top hand will go to the ceiling. Bring your head back. So that's looking miles better, the alignment of the pose. Keep opening the right groin and lengthening the tailbone down. Feel that that brick again is on fire and you really need to come away from that fire. Push the sacrum forward. Inhale, come back up. Catch the brick again. If you were interlacing your fingers, see if you can change the interlacing. Turn the right leg in. left leg out completely. And now, push more strongly with your left arm. Push more strongly to lift your chest, but lift it from the sacrum. So you really are pushing, digging that brick into your buttock. Then extend. With the right leg anchored to the floor, extend some more. Extend a little more. Extend to the left. Dig the brick into your sacrum. Open the left groin. And when you are ready, let go of the brick. Only just so that you can continue extending in the same way. Left groin forwards, right foot anchoring you down. Lengthen the buttocks down. Push yourselves along from the belt along to the left side. And then inhale, come back up. Bring your feet to face the front and zigzag them together. Okay. Let's very briefly do Viratu. I have lots of fun doing Viratu. We're not going to go into Badakanasana because the brick will go away, but it's fun to do Virabhadrasana too, still holding the brick, digging in, like I'm being pushed by external forces. And then we'll do Warrior Two position. Very briefly, so make the legs come wide, wider than you had them before. We may not go that low because we are pushing the sacrum and lengthening the tailbone. Opening the groin. So right leg opened, left foot anchored. And then bend the right leg. When you bend the right leg, take a look at your knee. Where is the knee pointing at? Where is the knee pointing at? Is it pointing forwards or back? Can you bring it back? Pascal, check the alignment of your feet though. Arch and heel. I think you need to bring your left foot back a little. There. Now, from here, push more strongly with your right foot, with your right arm. Right arm into the brick. Right arm into the brick. And then bend knee back. Right arm into the brick, bend knee back. And then let go. Only if you feel safe doing that. Otherwise, still holding. Look along the right fingertips. Open the chest to the chin. Inhale and come up. Turn your feet to face the front. One more time. Interlace if possible to the other side. Turn the left foot out, right foot in. And we are sitting on the left buttock, but press your hands into the brick. Feel how that pressure on the tailbone is lifting my whole body up. Come up, come down with your leg, come up with your chest. Then take a look at your bent knee. Is the bent knee facing forwards? If it is, open the foot. Do whatever it takes to open the groin and turn the knee out. And then sit down lower, lift the pubic bone. Press more strongly with your left hand this time. Press into the sacrum with your left hand and move the pubic bone away from the left knee. Those of us who can, separate your arms and open the chest. Lift the chest up. That's looking nice. Now, Claire, feel that you still have an extra pair of hands pushing into the sacrum, pushing into the brick. And then inhale and come back up. Straighten the legs. Now we can release the brick and feel the freedom. Feel the freedom. But you will notice how, even if it is for a couple of minutes that we've had it, we already can feel that pedal there, and there is a better extension of the very first lumbar spine vertebrae. Okay, Let's go down to do Shishasana. I'd like to do Shishasana with the brick behind with the brick behind my head today. If this is too complicated, do Shishasana classical version. So I will place the brick there, hold the brick with my two hands, elbows are parallel to the brick, and then place the head down. So the back of my head is in touch with that brick. You can do this even if you're working against the wall. The head, the brick will be against the wall. And then you come up. This brick against your head will be what you would have on your sacrum, okay? So come up, lift, and then come from here. Lengthening the base of the skull towards the brick will bring me the extension of the sacrum. So it's like a reflex. What the brain is doing, what the back of the head is doing, the sacrum will be doing. And you can do that, or you can have the usual stuff, interlace fingers, and work your way up with interlaced fingers as you would normally. The rest of us who are not going upside down will do brick setu bandha with the brick that way. So it's not on the highest level, on the second level, but I want it right here. So I will lie flat with the brick here on the very tip of my tailbone. Okay, and from there I will grip the two sides of the mat, extend my legs away, and lengthen the buttocks. Understand the same action that we were doing with the belt around the hips, but now we have the floor to be pushing. Okay, so this is for those of us not going upside down. The brick is on the second lower level and right at the very, very bottom of the sacrum and tailbone area. And Nicole, if you can, extend your legs. That's it. Roll the thighs in. For some reason, Terry, I've lost your image. Kate, see if you can slide the head. There you are, Terry. Claire, also see if you can slide the back of your head along that break. It's only a very subtle action, but you want to extend the neck. Caroline, that's looking great. And you're away from the wall. Look at you. Extend the sitting bones up. Lift the chest. Lift the sitting bones. Those of you on the ground, lift the pubic bone up to the navel and extend the legs. Elda, could you bring your toes up and the heels away? That's it. And now make sure that that brick is right in the middle of your sacrum. Those of you who have been there for a little while already, bring yourselves down with two legs if possible. Well done. Janine coming down with two legs. And now rest your neck in the position that you need. And then the rest of us who are in Badakanasana on the ground, bend your knees and bring your feet to your buttocks and then lift the buttocks to remove the brick. And then you can roll over onto the right and let's carry on working. Okay, so we're going to come into one seated pose, and this seated pose, I will do it on top of 2 foam pads. The foam pads will be lengthways, so I'm sitting on them narrow ways. You can do this on a bolster as well. I would suggest, Nicole, if you want a bolster, let's pretend that this block is a bolster as well. So basically I need a longer surface to be able to sit, first of all, in Dandasana, but my longer surface is needed because I need the brick there. So the brick, we're not going to use a belt to hold the brick. The hand will hold the brick. This position you can do even if you're menstruating because it's an open twist. But I'll show you. It's Shishasana 1, where we will lift the left leg up first, really close to us, or as close to us as we can. But what I want is for my body to be sandwiched between the brick and the shin of the bent leg. And then we will turn to the right. So my right hand is still pushing into the brick, yeah? The tendency on these poses when we bend and turn, take a look at this area. I lift, and to twist, I do this action. Can you see? Twist, my sacrum rolls down. I don't really want the sacrum to roll down. I need it to be long to then make a better, more efficient twist. So the brick will hopefully help me. If this is, if you're not connecting with this, if this is too much, sit your buttocks on the floor and put yourselves against the wall so the brick will be wedged against the wall and you will not have any way out, okay? So basically, if you want to do it without working the hand, or if you think that this is, oh my goodness, too complicated, I can't understand anything, put your buttocks against the wall, place the brick and wedge yourselves, and there's no escape. Otherwise, lift the left leg. You want the bent knee as close to you as possible. And then swing the right hand and push the brick in, push the brick in. My sitting bones are already, Pascal, if you want, you could use a little bit extra height under your buttocks, I think. A little bit. Yes, underneath your buttocks, I think. Oh, you've got one already? Great. Okay, sorry. Yes, that's it. So you've got 2. Now, push the brick in towards your sacrum and lift, feel the lift in your spine by pushing the sacrum with that pedal. Now lift the left arm up, grip the outer left hip and turn to the right without allowing the sacrum to roll back 1 inch because you are really strongly pushing the brick in. Then bend that elbow. Bend that elbow so that we can actually send the elbow all the way to that ankle rather than to just the knee. We want to be a little bit more leaning forwards, but keep pushing that brick. Rearrange your brick so that it is really digging in. Really dig it in. Turn some more. Push the elbow, left elbow back, left knee forwards. Bring the brick closer to you. Lift the chest. Lift the chest from the sacrum. And then release. Keep the brick there. Come to Dandasana, but still hold the brick in your 2 hands. Lift the chest. Lift the abdomen. Keep holding it. See if you can bring the right leg in, still holding the brick. So don't allow the sacrum to go down 1 millimeter. Then we'll have to let go of it to bring the knee closer to my body. But don't negotiate on that sacrum. The sacrum is very lazy. It wants to go to bed all the time. Lift it up, wake it up. Now, take the outer right thigh in and take the right arm up. Then turn towards the left. Turn to the left and bring that right elbow all the way down to your right ankle. Keep extending the long leg, yes? Push the brick in. Push with the brick into your body and see how much more can I lower my abdomen, lower my elbow and twist more. Now dig the brick in again and send the chest up higher. Keep holding that brick. Keep pushing it into your sacrum. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Keep pushing it. Now, elbow back, right knee resists. Lift the chest more. Turn your head and look over the left shoulder. And then release. Keep the sacrum lifted. Bring your two hands to hold the brick. Dandasana. And then let go. Okay. From here, we can sit back, facing forwards. We will have, again, that structure that we were sitting on, or you can also use the wall behind you, as I was saying. We'll go to the right first. This is Paravrita Jana Shishasana. We will take my right leg is going to be all the way aligned to my yoga mat. So the right leg is parallel to the outer edge of my yoga mat. You can have height for your buttocks, in which case that height for your buttocks will be vertical and the narrow waist facing back, because my body will be facing forwards. Notice the legs are not at the right angle. They are wider. The belt in a little loop around the heel of the right foot. And then the tail of the belt behind my back. The first thing I'm going to do is push my left fist into my sacrum, as if the fist was the brick. So the first thing I'm doing is this action here, pushing the fist into my sacrum. And then I will let go of the belt and bring the brick into the game. The brick will be pushed into my sacrum as I turn to my bent knee leg. Turn to my bent knee leg. That's all we're going to do for now. So first, Sue, you should be sitting on the bolster. And Nicole, if this is too much for the knee, you can also sit on the bolster. The bolster needs to be like a sausage from your buttocks back behind you, yeah? Don't put it across. Put it narrow ways. And then belt around the heel of the right and behind your body. Catch the belt with your right hand and push the sacrum in with your left fist. Now the torso is already kind of starting to turn to the left leg. I am turning away from the long leg, pushing the sacrum forwards, lengthening my chest, and now try to bring your right hand from the belt to the left knee. How much more can I push my sacrum in with the fist, pull from the belt to reconnect that foot into the hip, and then turn. Turn, pushing the tailbone into the front. Now come back to the center. Let go of the belt for a moment. Take your brick that way, narrow ways on, just as we had it before, and put it behind you. Put it behind your sacrum. Push with your left hand, and then turn your whole bodies to the left. Turn the whole body to the left. Feel that brick digging in. Feel the brick digging in, making you taller. Turn as you lift. Turn as you grow. Don't worry if the right sitting bone is lifting off the ground. This time around, we want it to go all the way to the left. Take your left shoulder back. Now, from here, come back to the center. You can leave the brick there for a moment, but catch the belt once more. Catch the belt with both your hands and keep the right hand sliding along the belt. So from this twist, we're now going to find the belt with my right and see how much far down can I go, and pulling from the belt with both your arms will stay keeping you twisted. We want to twist with the fist of the left hand into the sacrum and with the right hand sliding along the belt. See if you can reach the outer side of your foot with your right hand. If you have reached, pull even more strongly with the left hand into the sacrum. Lift the chest more. Lift the chest and dig in the sacrum and the dorsals. Make the left elbow, left shoulder go back and see. I have not said anything about heads, but everybody is lifting the head and looking up at the sky. Come back to the center. Now, we've got to do the same to the other side. So now, we will bend the right leg. Come into Badakanasana with that leg, open it wide, and then take your left leg out. If possible, align that left leg with the outer edge of your yoga mat. So we know that that leg is already at an alignment. Then you can open the right leg as far as it goes. If the knee of the bent leg is up on height, it's not our worry today. We're not going into Padmasana. We don't, I mean, ideally the knees will go to the ground. But if that comes high, you can, especially when you're going over, you can leave it go up for a few inches. What we don't want is the knee to be up on height from the start, unsupported. So get an extra bit of support to take that knee down, or to help you take that knee down. If your knee is up on so much height from the beginning, put the belt around the left heel and thread the belt behind your back. The first thing we're doing is with the torso. So push the fist into the sacrum with your right hand, and then turn towards the right, bringing the left arm over the right thigh. Turn to the right, push the fist into your buttock. Lift from there. If that left sitting bone wants to lift up, let it go. Let it go so long as you're twisting and lifting the sacrum. Twist and lift the tailbone. Twist and lift the chest. Extend the left leg away and pull from the belt to reconnect your leg to the brick, to the hip. Inhale, come back to the center. Let go of the belt for a moment. Grab your brick again and place it behind you. If you have a wall there, place it right between the wall and your body. So wedge yourselves. Take your right hand to the brick and push it in. Push it in even more strongly. Extend the left foot from the inner groin to the inner heel, and then see if you can swing some more. Swing and twist. But this time around using the belt, using the brick. Using the brick to lift you up, using the brick to lift your chest. Turn some more. Turn more deeply. Left hand on the right thigh. Left shoulder is trying to catch up. Right shoulder coming back. And then come back to the center. You can leave the brick there, but catch the belt again. So this fist is coming to my sacrum once more. Extend the heel away. Start the asana turning to the right. And then slide your left hand along the belt. Lean backwards as if you were going to have a nap on top of your left thigh. Lean back. Allow that right thigh to lift if needed. Catch hold of the outer side of your foot. Carry on turning. Turn some more. Extend the left foot, leg. Turn some more. Look up. Send the right shoulder back. And then come back to the center. Because we have all the stations set up this way, we will stay in this position to do the final pose. So the final pose, for that final pose, we will all have, unless you know that you can bring your elbow right in front of your knee to the ground, something like this. And then extend the arm to catch your foot or the loop of the belt. Otherwise, we will have the brick and we will place the elbow somewhere where we can reach. And then, of course, we have the belt in the loop there to help us. This top arm is going to come up over my head. If I can, I'll catch the foot. If I cannot catch the foot, I've got the looped belt to peep my head between my two elbows, okay? What you want is to have the very deepest twist of all, always looking after your inner left groin. If you feel any burning pain or sensation in the root of the groin, let go. Okay, place the belt there like a slide on the playground, on top of the knee joint. And then have the looped belt around the foot. Now, turn to the right first, and then extend the left arm forwards, almost as if you were reaching for something forwards. Turn your body, carry on turning the right shoulder back, left elbow down, either go all the way to your elbow to the ground or elbow in front of the knee on the foam pad. Okay, Eld, I got your message. See you on Saturday. Do Shavasana, yeah? Extend the leg and see if you can catch the inner foot or your belt. Walk your elbow down a little more along the sticky brick. Can you turn your body some more from left to right? Can you lift the top arm up? And now move over. Move that arm over. Catch the belt or go and catch your foot and lift the top elbow up. Turn. Bring your head between your two elbows. That's nice, Pascal. Now, lift the chest. Feel that brick digging into your sacrum and lift the chest some more. Inhale, come back up to center. Very gently. Take your left leg into Badakanasana. Extend the left leg. The right leg, sorry. Extend the right leg away. Put the belt over there and put the foam pad on top of the knee. Only if you think you might need it. If you don't need it, that's fine. You don't have to have it. Extend the right leg away from you. Now, feel that brick digging in. Feel it. Feel that it's still there. Turn towards the left. Lift your chest. Feel that brick across the sacrum. And now lengthen and lift your right arm to the right arm at the right to the center, and then open as if you were reaching for something until that elbow can turn down to the floor, to the brick, and the left shoulder moves back. We've got to feel that we are allowing ourselves to roll back all the way. If you're falling, fall anyway. Then you can come back. Catch the foot or catch the belt. Extend the top arm up and bring it over your head. See if you can reach the belt or can you reach the outer foot. That's nice, Janine. Now dig in that brick and lift the chest more. Lift the chest more. Turn your body. Feel the brick pushing into your sacrum. Keep breathing, friends. I can see some red faces. Inhale, let go of the brick. Come back to the center. And now very gently bring the two legs together into a squat. Hug your shins. And then let's get all of us ready for our Shavasana time, which is almost like the shortest Shavasana in history. Okay, lengthen the spine, lengthen the tailbone. Bye, Janet, if you need to leave. If you need layers, if you need an eye pillow, you can have it. If you have a bolster, try putting the bolster on top of your abdomen just to release that sacrum area, the lower abdomen if possible. If you don't have it, just don't worry about it. That's good. That's it. So we've got some kind of reminder on top of our abdomen, pushing the sacrum down once more. Allow the legs to roll out, feet to roll out, arms to roll out. Breathe in and out, relaxing your face, your jaw, the tongue. And feel that even if it is weight on the sacrum, it's a softer weight. Feel the spreading action of the back of the body, the back of the waist. And when you're ready, bring your hands to that bolster and remove it to the left if possible. Bring your knees up to your chest very gently. And then roll over onto the right hand side. When you're ready, come up to a sitting position. Take a bow and thank your body and mind for allowing you to do another session safely. And thank the teachers before us who showed us the way so generously. Thank you all for coming. I've got some homework to give you. Throughout the day today, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, think of that brick pushing up. And that will lift your torsos up. Yeah? That's it. Okay. Not a very difficult homework.